Hello, I'm Laura West with Hypnosis Maryland. You can find me at hypnosismaryland.com, which was established in 2004. Today I'd like to talk to you about, give you some helpful hints on memory, recall, and test taking. Now there's a famous PhD, his name is Ernest Rossi. In 2008 he published a book, and in that he discussed a rhythm called ultradian rhythm. Now it covers many things, our genes, our mind, dreams, all those types of things. But one of the things that he mentions is how we can be focused for 90 to 120 minutes. Of course, what I have found, and I'm sure he found too, was that people sometimes have their focus is a little bit less than that, maybe an hour, maybe even less than that, especially if they are ADHD or have any kind of learning disabilities. Now, when people are cramming for a test or waiting to the last minute to complete a project, one of the things that they're adding besides the unduly pressure of stress, they'll also find that as they are cramming and putting in all that study time into the late hours for more than 2 hours, more than 3 hours, more than 4 hours, that they're finding that when it's time to utilize that information, it's just not there. And it seems as if it's just disappeared. So what happens is when you do that, it's as if you study and then the mind just kind of shuts off. And you'll see yourself when you reach that limit of your ultradian rhythm by getting a little restless. You'll yawn. Maybe your mind will start to wander. Don't do things like that. So there are a couple things that you can do to stop that. And that one is, of course, being totally aware of your ultradian rhythm. The second would be is once you have reached your limit, then take a breathing break, take a water break, walk around a little bit for about 5 minutes, or you can allow yourself to go into a meditative state for about 5 minutes. And of course it's not harmful for you to give yourself some positive affirmations during that time. So that will help you to start retaining the information. So of course, once you start again, you can go to your limit of your ultradian rhythm, take that break again, and then you'll find that the information is being retained a lot quicker. The other thing that you can do for recall is to give yourself some positive affirmations. You can do this during those breaks I was talking about. I like to do it before I go to sleep and when I wake up. You can do it at any time. But basically, you're going to touch your thumb and your forefinger together, and then each one of your fingers, you're going to go through your hands twice, and you will say such things as, everything I read, see, or hear, I retain. It is easy for me to learn. I enjoy learning. I am focused as I read my material or as I'm studying. It is easy for me to remember all that I have read. I enjoy studying. I am confident that I can learn what I need to learn. I am confident about my ability to learn. It is easy for me to learn. And I enjoy learning. Now you can use just one of those affirmations or all of them, or switch them out, whatever you might find. You might even find some other ones that you enjoy. But go through each hand twice, and do this several times, and you're going to find that your subconscious mind will begin to remember and be able to recall all the information that you have studied, remembered, and heard, because you're telling your mind that you do remember, that you can recall. Now, in test taking, a couple of tips would be, of course, to make sure you're breathing as you're taking a test, because if you're stressed, one of the things that happens is we do tend to tense. We get to have that shallow breath, and it'll be difficult for you to remember what you have because the blood's just not flowing into the brain for you to remember. It's also important for you to visualize your test day. So prior to the test day, think about or picture in your mind waking up in the morning, getting prepared for your test, getting to the test, sitting down, being calm and confident, closing your eyes for just a moment, and then when the test is placed in front of you, you can open your eyes and all the information will be there. Making sure that, again, you're breathing and all that. Do that several times before your test so that you already have in your mind that it's easy for you to take the test, you're calm, you're confident, and you're focused. Then, of course, one of the things that's going to happen is that when you do sit down, your mind has already convinced that you're going to be calm and focused, and you're going to be amazed that some of the answers will just seem to flow from you. Now, if there's a question that you're not quite sure of, go with your first instinct. You're going to be able to review the test because you'll find that you complete the test fairly quickly. And then you can go back and you can review. And if there is something that doesn't seem so right, again, follow your intuition, usually is correct, and change the answer if you need to. Hopefully these suggestions have been helpful. Of course, I'm always suggesting that you make sure that you focus on your breathing. Very, very important for any kind of stress or concerns or worries that you may have. And of course, using EFT, which I have described in several of the other videos that I have for you on YouTube. So just remember to breathe, relax, and feel confident that you'll be able to complete whatever task that you have ahead for yourself. Again, my name is Laura West, and if you have any questions, you can email me at hypnosismaryland@aol.com. My website is hypnosismaryland.com, and I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching this video.